Hello everybody. Guess who's back with another stream? This time I want to try out the game Felvidek, which is, I think it's an RPG Maker game, it certainly feels like one. I saw the trailer for this game probably like a year or a half a year ago, and I thought the trailer looks really awesome. It really made me want to try the game out, and I've bought it in the summer sale, I think it was, at a pretty good price. I think it was like $5. And I decided, why not play it on the channel? It's a relatively short game from what I heard, like 3 to 6 hours depending on how fast you are. And I heard it's also supposed to be a little bit akin to Hylix. I haven't played that one or really know much about it, but I know a lot of people like it. And some people also compared it to Fear and Hunger, which I have played a little bit, so I'm not quite sure. We'll see how good it really is. Let me see if I can just make the chat fit a little bit better. Oh wait, you know what I can do? I can just drag this over and then have the chat be in here. Yeah, I probably should have thought this through a bit more with where I place the chat, but oh well. Circumcised chat, indeed. Should be fine, should be fine. Hello Callum, hello Seventh. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna get into it. This game is also able to be played in pretty much every fucking existing language there is, it feels like. And it gets more languages as time goes on, so if you speak a different language, then you will probably be able to play this game in your native language, which is pretty cool. Anyways, let's just start into it. Is this a quirky indie RPG inspired by Earthbound? No, it's a quirky indie RPG inspired by alcoholism, killing Turkish people, and Hylix. And this is our alcoholic hero. Oh, it just straight up puts you in the game, okay? Arming cap. Slumber you will at another time. You found these bottles of plum wine. Okay. I really don't know what to expect. I just saw the trailer of this game and it looked cool. Surprise, surprise, I can't get pussy. Damn. Crazy. In the distance, the old castle is ablaze. Okay. What manner of business brought you hither? Joseph, sound the alarm. The old castle is ablaze like a torch. An old ruin. Its loss shan't be mourned, since even the Hussites ransacked it. Naught but ill fortune resides there. Still, go there and see whether some mischievous youth set fire to it. But Polly, by the grace of God, your stench precedes your presence by 3 yards. Why do you persist in pestering me while inebriated? Bah, just had a hard time falling asleep. Clear as day, I shall believe you not. You carouse for the sake of a woman, admit it. This true, I cannot cease thinking of her. As I did warn ye, I am vexed beyond measure, lost I am. I know not what to make of it. Gather your witch, Anshasa. So what, are you going to drown yourself in sorrow over that? I too lost a woman, yet you don't see me drinking dusk till dawn like a Tatar. I deny care for anything. Listen here, you numbskull, go seek counsel from Matei right away. Matei? The monk who recently joined our midst? Yes, him. He will put you right with those endless prayers of his or whatever. What use are you to me in such a wretched state? It's not even holy water can aid you. I am at my wit's end. And here, take this fig. Behold, it came from Peshev. You got a fig? Dear God, sweetness for my soul, I say. But come play something with me first. Such square cards have arrived, also from Buddha. You have to flip 2 at a time, and if you match them, you take them. It's merriment itself. Pexeso it's called. Nay, let me peace. I shall seek solace with your holy man. But tell me this. Oh. Hey, hero.
Where might I find Matei?
Clearly, you don't frequent the confessional. In the chapel at the end of the hallway. Just go right.
How might I journey to yon old castle?
Where are you rushing off to? First, go pay respect to Matei.
Okay, I'm on my way. Okay, can't play with him. So sad.
The midday meal hath passed. If thou art hungry, thou must find for thyself.
So over. The game certainly has a flask of Alpa, okay. Sour cream. A unique art style. Rand's quest for next non-FE RPG after this, we'll see. Is there anything else I can see in here? I wanted to do another Rand stream on Halloween.
Praise be Jesus Christ, ye are the sanctimonious one.
Praise be, brother. Why dost thou disturb my contemplation?
The Lord sent me hither. I am in need of something. I wander as if bereft of soul. My lady hath forsaken me.
Brother, great misfortune has befallen thee, but remember, 'tis written, He healeth the broken in heart, and bindeth up their wounds. Relinquish thy sorrow, and give thy soul unto the Lord. Let go of spirits, for thou hast had thy fill by reason of the odor. 10 times recite the Lord's Prayer, may the Lord be with thee.
I thank you kindly for relieving me of sadness over my wife so swiftly. I immediately feel renewed, truly. If only I had known that a simple prayer would suffice. Clearly, in your celibacy, you know not the trials that accompany wedlock. Hark, brother, come search the old castle with me. Something seems to be aflame of fire.
Hast thou lost thy mind? I am currently illuminating the Book of Lamentations of Saint Mark over the Israelites. Leave me be with your fire. Any servant may accompany thee thither.
Nay, so commanded the Lord of the land. You must go, and that be final, to ensure the salvation of my weary soul.
I was sent here by Archbishop Geza of the Debrecen parish for audition of a local priest, not for the treatment of local alcoholics. I shall make my grievance known to the Lord of the land. Oh no.
Well, what did he say?
Though it vexes me to abandon my illumination, what is God's to God, and the Lord's to Lord, but brother, if I behold thee partaking of the cup, all shall be duly inscribed in this book, and I shall lodge a complaint with the Lord of the land. Dost thou comprehend?
All right then, come on, dusk is nigh.
Let's fucking go. Monk Matei has joined your band. The prayer restored your strength, all your wounds have been healed, so based. Prayer healing, my beloved. Okay, can raise the dead. +1 tools permanently. What the fuck is a tool? Oh, it's a stat. So it's a permanent stat up. I see. Okay. I guess that's pretty cool. Alright, so we got that.
Oh, Pali, have you lost your mind to drink? When you depart the castle, just head north. Why are you still here?
Oh. Hello, treasure hunter. First I gotta be a little loot goblin. Someone hid a bottle of wine in the chests. Yeah. Mayhaps something is being baked in the oven. It smells pleasant. Sour cream. Isn't the sour cream gonna go bad?
Hey, yeah. How may I make my way out of the castle?
Simply through the gate, or through your secret passageway.
The secret what?
What? Aw. For now, sadly empty. Is this a secret passageway? No. The end of summer is near, but there is still enough ice. It will last until winter. A bottle of Frinjalitz. What the fuck is that? Food for the castle is stored here. Okay. What the hell is a Frinjalitz? A drink worthy of a bandit captain. Spit fire, known to cause temporary blindness. Oh, wow. Okay.
Download as a tool confirmed, knew something was off. Hey, shh. Don't tell them about my secret identity. Locked. Okay, that's a shame. Oh.
Ah, indeed, I would partake of a little wine, as though not even a drop.
Enjoy it heartily.
1,000 thanks. How might I repay thee? Would thou some coins, or perhaps this key I could give thee, though I know not to which lock it belongs?
Give me the key, bro.
With wine, my watch is more pleasant. Aye, methinks I also see better into the distance.
Oh, UI looks like from Dungeons of Fear and Hunger. Yeah, I've heard many people say that that they felt like Fear and Hunger was also an inspiration for this. You know, while on topic, let me make the chat a little bit larger, actually. Like that. Oh, it's a little bit too large. 7. Okay, 740. 760. 780. Yeah, that's almost perfect. Almost perfect. There we go. You found 10,000 forints, 30 crowns. Callum, 1 more month of ramen noodle financer. 1 year member anniversary. Ain't that something? Thank you, Callum. Thank you, Callum. That's very nice of you. Can't believe it's been a year, man. Can't believe it's been a year. Is there anything else? No. Okay, we were down there. We were here. I guess it's just going outside now.
Hast thou heard? Someone is pilfering wine within the castle.
I wonder who that is. There are 15 crowns at the bottom of this barrel. Only God knows how they ended up here. The barrel is empty.
When thou prayest at the altar, thy wounds shall be healed.
How ought I interpret this?
Try it for thyself, in our chapel or even in the village church, if you wish. When thou prayest at the...
Okay.
What dost you do here? I am the herbalist. I aid folk when needed. I gather herbs for the sick and such.
Would you also aid me if I were need?
I tell thee, when aught troubles thee, go pray at the altar.
At least grant us some herbs.
Aye, very well. Take these and be gone.
Oh, nice. God be with you. Let me plunder your house as well. Barrels full of wine. Oh, God.
You can use different feints depending on the equipment you carry.
Cast a coin into the well. A. You're a coin shorter. Nay! Nay, nay, nay. Archaic language. Yeah, indeed. I didn't knew it was gonna be like this. There's a toolkit in the hay wagon. Does that give me more tool? Okay, that's important for whatever reason. Toolkit. Restocks tools cannot be used in battle. So I guess... Oh, tools is like your mana. It's like how many special attacks you can do, I guess.
The Hussites should not beset our castle, yet they thought that in Kapushani. Yet look at them out now.
Shakespeare read a long stream when? Damn. What did that mean, the coin message? I think I just lost some money. Yeah, it just took a crown away from me.
Tools cannot be replenished during battle, therefore be careful to always be prepared.
Oh, look, it's a typo. Man at Amrs. Can I? Some kind of herb grows here. Okay, but I can't pick it.
Thou art an honored visitor, Polly, but thou shalt not pass.
Here, some coin for ale.
So be it, paternal soul, that was I who let thee in.
Oh, okay. There's a steel helmet. Nice. And a silver ring. Is there anything else hidden? No weapon? So over. Yeah, Soleil. Steel helmet of good quality. Nice. And I can give the other one to Matei. Oh, he also has a sword. Okay. Yeah, they both have swords. Worth it, honestly, though. Outhouse. Can I pick up shit to throw at my enemies?
What does you do outside the castle walls?
I am off to seek Ferry. He vanished as if the earth swallowed him whole.
Is he a monk? Yeah, Matei is a monk. Pavol is an alcoholic. I think he's Hungarian. He might be Slovakian, but I think he's Hungarian. Locked. 10 gifted memberships from Callum. Thank you, Callum. Thank you. Be sure to thank Callum for the membership.
Halt, Catholic swine, you'll find no free passage this way. In the name of Hus, I demand a retribution for ale.
Give them naught. What is this? And I demand a donation for Slivovica from you in the name of Goose.
Beggar, thou didst not understand as well, son. Bring forth coin or perish.
Brethren, lend me your ears. I admire Hus. I am an honorable follower. I've heard him speak in Prague.
Brother, thou should have thought before donning your treacherous Catholic garb. Besides, do not tolerate indecisives, remember that well. Knave, why keep rattling? Let us give them what for.
Okay, first fight. So, I can do half sorting, a precise attack, targeting the weak points of armor, drastically reduces opponent's armor. I can stun them with a shield bash. And this is for spitting fire, though I don't think I want to do that just yet. I get the feeling the guy with the gun is going to be the most scary one, so maybe I'll just stun him. And he can, the Lord heals and protects, okay, so he can do that. Hello, real Garneth. What happened to fake Garneth, by the way? I like the animations in this game, by the way. They look pretty good. Okay, let's try killing him. I think I'll probably need a heal after this one. Okay, that's a miss. That's pretty nice. I don't want to use up all my tools just now, and I'm not quite sure how much it heals. You're welcome, always giving back to the community. Thank you. Here's FEMA? What do you mean by FEMA? We're not in America. Okay, I mean, rather simple fight. This is the first one. Nice miss. So Donald, how was your vacation? It was very tiring, actually, physically, but pretty nice mentally. Plum wine now belongs to us, toolkit now belongs to us. We took their ears. What? Ear of a Hussite. Okay, I just realized I also have a ring. More attack and defense. Probably not a bad idea to equip. Hello, Tom. We were in Prague and for the vacation, and one of my friends had oh, it heals everybody. Okay, then I'll wait. Then I'll just use a plum wine. And one of the guys had a counter for how many steps you've taken, and in that week we took over 100,000 steps. It was pretty fun.
Catholic scoundrels.
Ah, that's a cool looking dude. I think I want to stun him. You
collect every body part, can you make a Frankenstein's Hussite? Maybe. Oh, he can stun as well. That is not nice. I may need to use a heal. Yeah, I can't half sword him here. You know what? Just to be safe, because I think they can kill if they focus, let's just cast a blessing. Oh, it buffs as well? Well, hot damn. Christ is with me. I don't know what happens if they actually die in combat. Fitlot moment, that's pretty crazy. It kinda is. I could use a... What does sour cream do? Cures bleeding. I get the feeling I probably just want to return to the castle and heal at the altar. Ay, 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 ay. Come on. Just die already, bro. What is this guy made of? Oh, jeez. Oh my god. I don't have enough for another blessing. I guess... Give that boy a plum wine. Maybe I shouldn't have gone into the forest full of Hussites. The animations are nice, they really are. I guess I'll just try killing him. Yeah, there we go, finally. Yeah, I gotta use more of that plum wine. It's kind of unfortunate that the buffing item I got, only gives +1 extra tool and not 2. If it was 2, I could have given it to Mate to get 2 healings per combat. These guys are scary, man. I hope I'll get a level up or something from this. Yeah, and you barely do damage. I guess I should have just half-sworded these guys instead of trying to stun. 6 damage. I guess I gotta drink another wine. Like, holy shit. Using up all my items in the second fight. I haven't seen a safe spot either yet. Maybe I can save everywhere? Goddamn Hussites. Total Hussite death. The Turks mean business. Those are not the Turks yet. Those are the Hussites. Yeah, I think I'll take another hit, so I don't have to heal just yet. I'll just hope that I'll be able to kill him. Oh, that's a nice dodge. Central Europe runs on plum wine, very realistic gameplay. True. Well, there goes my last plum wine. And have you ever played FNH? Yes, in fact, I've played it on the channel. This Hussite is an armor knight or what? It feels like it. And at this point, I don't even have any other healing items. I just gotta hope that I can, like, push through him. And hope he goes for Mate so I can get more hits in. Come on, bro. This is the real boss of this fight. Oh, there goes Pavol. I think this may just be a game over unless I get lucky with, like, killing him. Yep. Wow. Okay. Okay, there's an autosave. Thank God there is an autosave. Literally, thank God. Oh, but it's before I collected most of the items. I see. I think I need to go down again in that case. Damn, that's crazy. Okay, this game is pretty difficult, I see. He did nay by the straight wall. Wait. Secret passageway? Come on, bro. Tell me. Where does this game take place? I know there's a lot of Slavic names. In Slovakia. Felvidek is the Hungarian name for Slovakia. I think it means something along the lines of like Northland or something. Land in the north. Which makes sense because, you know, it's Hungary. North of Hungary. No! I didn't want... Oh, fuck. Quit. Yeah, but I can just save at any time. That explains why Hussites, but Hungary, yeah. I didn't want to give him the coins. I call skill issue, but I am the one who has it. I heard the game is, as I said, pretty quick though. Like, only 3 to 6 hours, so I hope that I'll be able to... Okay, no, he doesn't say anything. To finish it within one stream. I was just gonna try it out, but then I realized it's actually that short, so... Is it historical? Semi? It plays in a historical setting, but I don't think it's historical events. Like, it's a fictional story in a historical setting, I think. Oh, wait, there's another door here. Oh, it's locked. Huh. Okay, nothing else to get here. That's the chapel. I think I missed this spot as well. If you meet any Hussites, drive them away. They murdered my godfather. We'll show them for ye and your grandfather. Oh, godfather.
Had I not known that you fought alongside Hunyadi against the Turks at Kosovo, I'd not endured your presence for a moment.
Why does that? You're prying to me, does you need help?
You stink like a polecat, my eyes sting. Go away.
You shall receive a beating, knave.
Come fight outside, you stink up the place enough.
Oh god. Real world fictional war, Donald is playing Call of Duty, damn. The Armorer, okay. He probably has good defense. He seems like the type to have good defense, so let's just half-sword him first. Slam. I mean, I can just easily heal everything at the altar. Is this an RPG Maker game? Yes, I think so.
Stop, I yield. I'll sell you armor and weapons from the castle armory. Just not be vexed anymore.
Show me your stuff. Okay. What Bless command does? It heals and buffs everyone, but it costs a lot of mana or tools. So I don't think I can really get enough money to buy anything here, and the only thing that would really come into question right now that I could maybe afford would be like a buckler. But it's nice to know that I can... Oh, I can also sell stuff. Interesting. Can I steal some shit from him? I mean... ask him to help me on my journey that was ordained by God. I get it, extreme reaction, but I get it. 15 crowns. Oh, I have 60 actually. I must have missed some last time. Yeah, we've done this, done that. The Merchant Guild will price you out. Maybe. Evil Merchants Guild. What did the Hussites do aside from sticking it to Rome? Be heathens? I don't know. Okay, it also restores the tools. That's good to know. I should probably equip stuff as well. Arming cap. Yeah, +1 tool, so that's just not enough. Yeah, no matter who I give it to, the Fig, +1 tools still doesn't allow me to do like 1 extra attack. We've been here, yeah, okay, go down. Toolkit.
Let me through. I need equipment.
I think, considering he's my main damage dealer, I should give the ring to Pavol. Yeah. He'll have significantly more life that way as well. But I don't think... Yeah, their attack is pretty much the same, actually. How did I look at it? And he already has a ring. Though he doesn't have much defense. Wait a minute. Can I... No, it's just lighting. The outhouse. Okay. There was a secret passageway that was mentioned, but I really have no clue where it could be. So I guess we'll just continue. Yeah, we can't get in there. That's off limits too. I can only move on the pathway as well. Okay. I still think for this guy at least, we should do the shield bash, because I get the feeling he can do a lot of damage. And we can feasibly kill him before the stun wears off. Jan Žižka was badass in terms of military command. He led a bunch of peasants to repel multiple crusades. Yeah. I mean, the funny thing is, I was in Czechia for the vacation. So we were also at the National Museum, but they were actually... There wasn't much stuff about, like, Jan Hus there, or the Hussites in general. It was very weird. We were at the National Museum, and I was like, oh, okay, we're gonna see, like, a bunch of Czech stuff. Like, that is unique to Czechia. And then it was, like, stones, dinosaurs, amphibians. Like, I'm sitting there thinking, I don't think amphibians are Czech. And, like, my friends kept making, like, the jokes like, oh my god, see that amphibian there? He was the first Czech. Now, I really don't have many resources, so I think I should probably just return, at least for the early fights, and heal up while I have the opportunity to, even though it's a bit annoying. Hussites were the Protestants before Martin Luther came around, so they were in a precarious situation. Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. Well, if Czechia was underwater millions of years ago, it's possible. Yeah, it is, but like... I don't know. I know it's a national museum in the sense of it is the biggest museum in Czechia, but I was like, damn, I expected more, you know, Czech-related things. They did have a section about, like, World War One and Two, especially the World War One section. It was pretty interesting, actually. But as somebody who speaks German and Russian, I felt like the people there hated me. And then I thought about it, and I was like, I told my friends, like, is there any country next to Czechia that they don't hate? And I came to the conclusion, no, they just hate all of their neighbors. They just hate all of their neighboring countries.
Hey, old fellow, does you not feel shame prattling about all unrest?
Mercy, merry men, while I contemplated in the water, some ragamuffins took my hosen. Ashamed I am to go into the town like this. My lady just bought me new attire. She will tear me apart when she finds out I lost it already.
Good fellow, we shall bring thee aught. Just go back to the water so that no honorable old dame may stumble upon thee here.
Damn. Slovakia? No, they hate Slovaks because of Czechoslovakia. Poland? No, they hate Poland because they took Zaolzie from them in World War II. Austria? No, they hate Austrians because of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Germans? Well, they hate Germans because we took Sudetenland. Like, they hate all of their neighbors. It just feels like a country of, like, disgruntled people who are like, oh, we don't like anybody. You can all just go die in a hole. Oh, I think those are more Hussites. Can I maybe get some advantage on them by grabbing some items first? Or is there like a secret passageway I can go? Let's try checking that out first. Can't believe Poland would do that to them. Actually, yes, I can. Well, the thing that many people don't know about Poland is they were also kind of ruled in a dictatorship during World War II. It's not so much the case that you have the Germans, which are the ultimate evil, and the Polish, which are the ultimate good. It's like the Germans were pretty evil during that time, but the Poles weren't much better. And if they were just not holding on to, like, lands that they both claimed, they probably would have allied each other, honestly, based on their governments.
Get lost, the burgomaster forbade anyone from entering the town. The tavern also closed early because of this. Don't bother going. Good men, I see that you mean well. Yet passage I cannot grant. The burgomaster commands that none enter. He fears the Hussites. They set fire to the old castle. And were it not Hussites, then an even fouler band. To the tavern, however, go. At least a pint they will pour for restful slumber.
Aw. Porth-Lithuanian Commonwealth was fairly imperialist too, despite their dysfunctional same. Yeah, true. Tiwas, hi Donald, how are you doing? I'm doing relatively fine. I'm pretty well rested compared to how I was before I went on vacation. Even though the vacation wasn't without its hardships either. And, you know, there's still some family matters that I don't want to get into, but... yeah.
Let's head to the tavern for a drink, for the evening doth already be upon us.
Thou shalt not suggest such a thing to me again. Straight away I shall return to my illumination.
Alas, go forth alone, or am I to babysit you?
Everywhere that the Hussites roam, hast thou been not taught manners, that thou dost not escort a monk? The devil take this drunken buffoon.
Don't take me away, I beseech thee.
Where would we take ye?
Oh, be ye not taking folks away, eh? Folks be vanishing in the realm, nothing at all, and poof, they be gone.
Was it Churchill who called Poland hyena? I'm not sure.
He said, "Hail, none knew how to ferry a man across Toriasa, as well as another man that is I." Hey there, I am Polly, and what are you doing here? Toriasa is far. Hast you run aground or what? Ask not. My boat, the tallest mast. I've been far and wide refitting it, ill-fated to it turned out. One day a bolt of lightning struck the mast. Somehow or other, Well, all transpired there caught fire. As the captain, I leapt first and swam ashore, thinking to seek aid, and there men were throwing themselves into the water with women and children as if they were dumb. Yet the boat did not burn that much, and I already shouted to them, bidding them to patiently wait, for it was not burning. Well, 'twas burning, but not that much. Yet they swam somehow and clung to me angrily, but I told them, well, how else was I to do it except as I did? The boat burned, and I hung up my captaining. God save us, would that were more like he at the helm. Damn. What's this? Will you not release me? Shall I ruffle ya? Will you not put a coin into me? I will flip it as if it were mine to flip.
Begone, you simpleton.
Begone, thou scoundrel! Wouldst that thou had rather have strayed on thy raft?
Is Matei an Orthodox monk? Well, considering that this is... No, he's Catholic. They mentioned him being Catholic, but considering it's Slovakia and Hungary, I would assume Catholic as well.
Greetings, good fellow. Pour me a pint of ale, and as for that fool over yonder, pay him no mind. He's stubborn as a mule. Or perhaps a mug of the church wine that might soothe his soul. Good man, from where hast thou come? I'm from Sharis, and my wife had fled from me. Hath you seen a beauty with blue eyes? An abundance of such here, for a brothel doth reside in our village. I bid thee imagine, the priest and the burgomaster have convened on this matter, yet the people somehow have not driven them away as they ought. Oh, goodly ale, friend, chilled. 'Tis akin to our homely brews. Matei, dost ye not wish to sample? Wherefore dost ye stand yonder, lost in such a scowled face? Take him to the castle and return swiftly. We shall converse. 'Tis improper to vex a clergyman. Today we're empty, town is closed. The burgomaster fears an attack by the Hussites. Indeed, very well. I shall let the clergyman rest. Wait, wouldst thou not wish to purchase aught of quality? Show me what to sell. Oh, I can buy shit. Oh. Okay. Okay, I thought that outfit was used more by Orthodox clergy. It's similar outfits that are used by both, but because of the art style, it's easily interchangeable. Or not interchangeable, but mistakable. That was the word I was looking for. Hello, T.S. Jasmine. So, I could buy more wine, but 25 is actually kind of expensive. Rather, tell me aught of interest. Alas, I've naught else, but come again tomorrow, perchance some gossip may arise. Nay, I shall depart. As an American, you could use more evangelical megachurches? No. As a German, our evangelical churches are straight up blasphemous, and I say this as an evangelical myself. Shall we snooze? Will this skip the day? I'm not gonna do it on the off chance that it will skip something. Yeah, like, evangelical churches in Europe, especially like Germany, they're straight up blasphemous. Straight up fucking blasphemy. And I'm not a particularly religious person, but it's no way I can describe it differently. Like, I think there's some evangelical churches in Germany where I think you would rather find God, the Christian... You have a higher chance of finding the Christian God in a mosque than in an evangelical church in Germany, because despite being of a completely different faith, they are still... There's faith there, right? With the evangelical churches in Germany, there's just... It's just globalism to the highest degree. Okay, nobody's present. Oh, woolen tunic. Oh, okay. Wait, maybe I can give that to the naked man. Okay, this is some other sort of village. Muslims respect Christ as a prophet. It depends, but some of them do, yeah. Password. Lashglaw. Get lost. No!
I told you, piss off. Go away. If I come outside, I'll beat you.
Okay, hold on. Maybe we'll go here again. Wait, these are the guys who fucking killed me. These are the guys who fucking killed me. And what faith self-doxing? I don't think it's really a dox. Like, I don't mind people knowing that I'm technically evangelical. Inshallah, for real though, I went to a church once and they denied the resurrection. Like, ain't that the whole point? Yeah. Like, and I don't say that lightly either. It's just, it's kind of insane.
Behold, there lies the body.
Choked on smoke. Let us turn him over.
Ottoman.
Well, something strange is afoot. Your Turks have no place here in the north. A spy, perhaps.
A lifeless Turk lies here. I get the feeling I should probably finish some other business here. If I go into the castle, it's probably gonna start some shit. Can I save? That's a good point. I should do that. Thank you. Can I talk to the chicken? No. I should go to the guy who needs a tunic.
Found anything? I'm starting to shiver.
We possess a tunic and surplus to our needs. Take it, mayhap 'twill serve thee well.
Oh, thank you. My wife would have weighed me for a month and I come home naked. The whole town would mock me. Here, take this helmet I stumbled upon while waiting.
You were given an egg-shaped odd helmet.
Matei, take it. It will fit you for sure.
Will it? Holy shit, it will. An old bascinet. Nice. Now, I think the arming cap is just worse. But I think you get more party members, so I probably want to keep it for one of them. So, let's see. We can't go through here. There's nothing else here either. As a Muslim, we indeed respect Jesus. I wouldn't say all of them do, but a good amount of them did. How did he lose his clothes? They were stolen from him. They were stolen. We're here, right. I guess let's go into the woods then and see if we can't kill those guys.
Some thief stole his cloth.
Please only speak in Middle Ages English from now on in chat.
Thou cloth that's been stolen by a thief.
Cutthroat. Okay.
I swear to God, I'll charge at you. I'm putting on my helmet. I'll be there right away. A sword is in my hand now. When I attack, you will soil yourself. Bugger off, or I'm going outside. Are you deaf? Run away while you still can. I'm going outside for real this time. Only my sword is blunt. I have to sharpen it. Sharp or not attack. I'll slay you like dogs. Told you already, get lost. You still there? Cowards, you're afraid. I can hear you shake in fear. You're lucky. I have to go do something. Talking to you is a waste of time anyway. But I see you again. You'll see. You'll soil yourself. Locked.
Ah, he's just telling me no. Okay, well, I want to try beating these guys again. I do have slightly stronger items, but I think I'm just going to use the fire item. Indeed, sire. Donald, art thou a true self? Anyway, when's Orion doing voiceover for this? I don't have him on call. So, I think we should definitely half-sword this guy. I'm not quite sure if the item does more damage as well. But, let's just try. First a half-sword to reduce his defense. And the Frangelica. Okay, it didn't even hit him. And Matei is now blind. Oh boy. Dear God. Oh, bollocks. I'm not quite sure if I'm supposed to beat these guys already. It's admirable Devs added that many lines for this door interaction. Yeah, it does feel very soulful. Maybe I'm not supposed to defeat these guys yet? But I probably get something really nice if I do. You didn't save? I did save. Let's do a blessing. I should have focused on this guy in the first place, I think. Yeah. More defense after the blessing, so that one's just very, very nice. Now I think we focus on the regular Hussite. Nice miss. Ugh. Focus on the regular Hussite and then I half sword the armored guy again. Nice. $34. See, that's a lot more. Oh, that's so much better already. I think we can just straight up kill him now. Stunning blow. As long as the defense debuff stands strong. Really? It's not what I could use right now. Oh, thank you. 75 crowns. Jam now belongs to us. Jam? +1 attack permanently. Well, there you have it. GG. Let me do a save before I die of some random stuff. Now, I do think that resting at the tavern probably fills your life back up. I'm not quite sure if I'm permanently locked out of this or if I maybe just gotta rest for a day. So I'll try resting, I guess, and save prior. Why does it look like you're attacked with a morning star when the enemy has a hand axe? Because that's just the generic attacking animation. This game was made by like 2 guys, I think. Snooze. Get a good nap, you're feeling better now, every wound has healed. Nice. I'm pretty sure one of the guys who worked on Kingdom Come Deliverance actually worked on this. If I heard these.
Thank you.
Oh! 50. Oh, I kind of messed that up. Hold on. Thank you for account for paying $50 of my rent. Message Download has cursed me into speaking in the trusty ways. It's. Oh my god, hold on. I need to open up Ko-Fi. I can't read that on the overlay. Reload. No, it doesn't show up yet. That's weird. Oh, because I'm not logged in, that's why. Okay, I'll read it in a second, momentarily. I just don't get why is this... Oh, that's why. Oh. There we go, now it should be fixed. And I'll make the dono window a bit bigger. There we go. So I should be able to read them if there's another one. There we go, okay, I can read it now. Donlot has cursed me into speaking in the fusty ways. It's never been more over. Truly. Truly, knight of my round table. It has never been more over than dust. Is the guy still here? No. Can't cross the river. Yeah, I guess it really is just that weird door that I might be able to come back to now that I've rested. Or the castle. Was it here? I'm super bad at orienting myself in games like these. Still closed. Ah, it's just locked now. Oh well, I guess maybe we can see it at another time. Let's go to the castle where the Turks were hiding. Turkey.
Verily, what a sweet scent doth fill the air. It doth bring to mind thy dreamed ecstasy of Saint Teresa. Few things in this mortal coil are as fair as when pleasant dreams doth grace thy slumber. Remember, it doth speak to the purity of the soul and the righteousness of the path. By my troth, I wager the devil hath dreams of beautiful saints every night. Forsooth, this scent doth remind me of a plump maid from the hamlet of Vranov. But look here, what beyond ground? Hark, Pavol, partake not of that seed, for what if it may be poisonous? Nay, fret not. I'd not but show it to the Lord, for he hath fondness for oriental flora.
Acquired a strange seed. Huh. Brown roasted beans. What a strange seed. I wonder what you can create with that. Back then I watched a video about this game, and if I recall correctly, there was a secret recruitment that'll end up tossing themselves on the river. Don't spoil me on stuff. Why does it look like you're attacked? Oh, I've already read that. I mean, I don't mind you saying that, but like, as a general note.
And what purpose doth the curious metallic contraption serve? I've beheld odd akin, whereon diabolical melodies were played, spinning and clanging. Methinks Lucifer himself didst bestow upon them the fruit of the infernal Zacchum tree. Whence this scent and bones do come, it flourisheth in the fire at the depths of hell. The fruit doth bear a simple portrait of Satan, as on a Roman coin, and he doth compel the damned to partake, whereupon it burneth in their bellies like acid. Ye speaketh folly, but something wicked doth brew here. We must inform the Lord forthwith. Let us away, for I sense malevolent spirits here. The shadows lengthen.
Something holds these doors from the inside. Wait, so that's it? I figured we'd have to go through like an entire dungeon here. Interesting.
We must clear this place. What if some interloper should come snoop around? Matei, to arms!
Let's do a cultists. Ooh. Let's focus on killing the first guy. I think we'll be able to recover stuff, recover our tools easily. So I'm just gonna be greedy and try killing them both here with the half sword. Oh wow, these guys can like take nothing. I thought they'd be way stronger. Donald discovered coffee, yes. 30 crowns.
Dollards, you thought the best us. Thou needst not be so brutal. With slit throats they shall reveal naught to us.
Charlatan curled up in post-mortem spasm. He was quite young.
Wasted life.
Turk. It's night now. Maybe they're open again? I mean, there must be some way to get into that cast now. It's still closed. God damn it. They're just wearing robes. Of course, they're not tanky. Well, maybe... Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess you're correct. Let's check the tavern, because I think this technically did make time go forward. No, I guess not. I guess it didn't. You know, sometimes in these games, if you backtrack and you check something out later, then you get more stuff to do, but I guess not. Okay, back to the castle we go. Maybe this is the secret passageway, but we just can't open it yet. Oh, and the other guy here is gone. In fact, all the guards seem to be gone. Oh, never mind.
Oh, yeah, okay.
'Tis a band of thugs, Hussites. They say before Zizka became their leader, he was in company with someone they called Dung.
Dung? Damn. Imagine being fucking called Dung. How ought I interpret this? Can I not ask him what the strange seed is? He's an herbalist, right? It reminds me of the priests in FNH. Yeah, I guess.
What can I sell you?
Yeah, now we can actually buy equipment. 200. Would be quite a bit more defense. And I think I'm gonna say yes to that. So you know what? Let's hold off on that until we continue the quest. No offense to any dung out there, but that name sucks. Yeah, I would agree. Imagine being called shit. Aw, shit.
Good eve to you, Yojo. Hark you well, we ventured forth and found strange doings still afoot. A burnt Turk lay there, and a curious musical instrument. Matei suspects it hails from the infernal depths. Methinks 'twould be better to summon Adam of Kasau hence. Karistoshat, Turks? Mayhap cohorting with some Hussite offshoot for the like. I know not, there's scant a moment of peace. Yet verily, Adam is a stout inquisitor, who hath caught many miscreants in Hungary. Here's a sealed letter. Gedvejem, make haste, deliver it unto Knight Yashki at the gate, that he may speed to Kasau forthwith. Take heed of yon seeds, ye art learned in such matters. They were scattered all around the old castle. Hat, intriguing indeed, albeit I am unfamiliar. I once heard from Count Ejerhazy that such bitter water is brewed in Persia. Perhaps this is be it, oh woe is me. Shvizheshke, but let us play a game of Mariash, for we are but 3. 'Twill be swiftly done.
Yahab.
Nay, lend me peace. We lack time. Let us go find this messenger.
Going to look and see how much I've sent you over the Ko-Fi. Be back in a couple minutes. You've sent me a lot over the year, Callum. Like, huge thanks to you, bro. Even their mother didn't love them. Damn. Amen. Amen indeed. A woman. You see, I say a woman as a joke, but I talked about the evangelical churches in Germany, and I think a good amount of them are so woke that they do actually unironically say a woman instead of amen. Okay, see, large shield, 6 extra defense, that's almost 50% more defense. It's crazy. Justin Trudeau said that and he meant it seriously. Well, I don't think anybody should ever take Justin Trudeau seriously. Like, the more I learn about Canada, the more I think that maybe I shouldn't learn more about Canada. That can't be real. No, it is real. It's the reason why I think they're heretical. Or blasphemous. Why Amen isn't about men? Yeah, I know. But clearly, they don't.
Paula. Come for you. I've searched everywhere for you. Cometh home. Should I beg you on my knees? Thou mayest. What are you? Thou art still a drunk. Leave me be, thou poor wretch. Well, lend me peace. I but wish to know where the messenger is.
Ah, seek ye me?
Yanshi, is it thee?
That fair maiden gave me some wine, but was so tart it didn't rush through me, and told me that I am to meet her in the evening. Here we shall gather.
Lord in heaven, thou hast a suspicious woman, Polly, a fiend. We must follow them. I shall give her a piece of my mind for consorting with messengers. Peace, stay composed. 'Tis serious. Yanshi, we must ascertain what vile purpose that witch doth harbor. We suspect dark meddlings are woven in that drink thou didst consume. Let us go to the Lord.
'Tis a pity. I looked forward to the rendezvous today. But if thou sayest my life is at stake, then I heed your warning. But I am not capable of going to the Lord now, as I tremble within, and cold sweat runs down my spine.
For naught, the mountain must come to Mohammed. Yanshi, Ziveshke, art thou living?
I live, my lord, yet my belly swells as if 100 worms do wriggle within, and the fever hath taken hold of me, but I feel somewhat better now after that spoiled wine did its ills upon me.
By Eventide, you must come upon better health. That fiend hath fingers in some mischief, for you know of well. A week hence, Ferry vanished without a trace. I shall send another in your stead to Sigaram. And thou procure at least some biscuits and a herbal decoction forthwith. Should I also wife his rump? Be not snide. Why dost thou still tarry here? Thou hast thine orders.
Where shall we find herbs?
Go to the herbalist, the aged monk. Perhaps some servant might guide thee thither. Why does,
How am I to ascertain the whereabouts of yon biscuits?
Can thou not find a few biscuits within the castle? They might be. Ask the cook or whoever.
Okay, we're on our way. I guess I don't have the biscuits yet. Like, bro, can't even make that stuff up. Yeah. I mean, I think people said it as a joke before, but then they actually started saying it. Ah, okay, he already gave us herbs. I figured. Like, I always viewed myself as a rather, like... Oh, right, the ear. Mother of Jesus. Ah, why an ear? Well, thank you anyway. Here, take this moonshine. My godfather would enjoy it with you. Damn. I was given liquor. No man has bested liquor plus 5 life permanently. Let's go. Wait, that gave him more than 5. Crazy. It's supposed to mean end of prayer. Yeah, I know that. But many others, modern churches seem to not.
Has you seen biscuits?
There may be in the cellar. Try looking in the oven.
Oh, okay. The disparity is kind of insane. Like, from what I keep hearing about America, it's like the evangelicals or Protestants, they are like the most conservative of the Christians. But in Germany, it's the complete other way. Like, they're by far the most progressive ones. They're essentially just an extended arm of the state.
Look at us, what a sorry sight, carrying biscuits for some messenger. Pavol, I understand this must truly vex thee. However, now we must keep our hands cool, endure. All shall be resolved.
So many people think history means his story, so they say her story to try to take the work back. It's... I don't know, queer people in the church is a cope-out. What do you mean?
Hast thou everything? Excellent, lads. Yanshi, come forth, we have a remedy for you.
Oh, pray the herbs shall bring comfort.
No more whining now, pay heed to me closely. When Polly's bride arrives, discreetly inquire of her condition, what she does in her domain. Ask her also of the wine. She may well lie to thee, that deceitful wench, but remember all well. We shall follow, fear not. Should things take a dire turn, we'll be close at hand. We suspect she brings to some band of miscreants, and if we lose track of thee in the woods or elsewhere, I've devised a pierced bag of ash upon thy foot, thus we may find thee by it. Now await and feign affection. We shall keep watch from the gatehouse.
Wait, they're going further into the castle?
How hath she returned from the castle? We saw her depart afore. Teremboriayat, this doth not bode well. Nevertheless, let us follow them.
Okay. Correction, not take the word back, but to account for women's roles in history. Well, I think the whole, like, women's roles in history... Oh.
Polly, thou better not seize this. What, 'tis mine own room, let me in. Nay, Polly, truly, stay out.
Okay. Oh, they fucked. Oh, damn. Felvidek is a pretty fun game. It seems pretty fun so far. I'm back, women are cringe. I feel like there's already plenty of really strong women in history, and it's a little bit copy to always be like, oh my god, but you didn't talk about this strong, independent women. Like, and I'm not even saying that, like, I don't want them to be talked about. There's, like, for example, Olga of Kiev that I've heard before in the medieval ages, who avenged her husband, and there's plenty of other stories, so it's, like, it's not like they didn't exist, but, like, this insisting upon it being the most important thing ever is what I find a bit questionable.
The trail's end, what manner of sorcery be this? 'Tis devilcraft. Silence, both of ye. Bishtik, thou hast been seated here all day. Didn't thou see Yanshi passing by?
Aye, accompanied by a fair maiden.
Well, whither did they disappear?
Into yon secret passageway.
Hark, when I strike here, it doth sound hollow. Mayhaps pressing on this brick, or perchance this one. This one doth seem to bear a different hue.
Ooh. Who's the new guy?
Kerizhozat, Bishtik, why do you not come to me forthwith? When such events take place, I must be informed.
Oh, I thought 'twas our comrades arriving. 'Tis been a month since digging here started.
Bolongvagi, Hollowhead, torture shall seal thy fate.
Worry not for him at this hour. We must look at Yanchi with all haste, for my wife is alone with him. Agreed, let us proceed. And you, Pishtik, prepare yourself. What?
Oh, he did actually join our party. I didn't realize that. Yeah, he's the lord of the castle. Oh, he has a gun. Latest technology, no enemy will withstand its might. And a stunning blow with the shield. I see. Oh, maybe I can equip him with the... Oh, he already has a Soleil. I can't change his inventory, so I'm assuming... he's a temporary party member. There was a canonized Russian woman, Fevroinia, okay, who is famous for her undying loyalty to her husband. Yeah, I went into my PayPal to find the conversion from USD to Euro at that point for me. I've sent 1,195 euros slash 1,383.37 USD. That is insane, Callum. You've single-handedly financed 2 months of my rent. Single-handedly. That is insane, dude. Thank you. Description of the gun makes it seem like a one-button kill. It is very strong, regardless, I think.
Leave me be.
What vileness is this? She doth embrace him. By Christ, my wife, does she seek to cavort with messengers? I shall not abide this affront. I shall rend her asunder like a serpent. Hold him! By the heavens, dost thou imperil our scheme? Ananjat! Pali, hark! Paula, ye harlot, I shall end ye. Dost just spread your legs here? I shall cleave you limb from limb by Almighty God.
Came to play.
What seek ye here? Dost ye also covet my wife? I shall vanquish ye all.
Ah, love, such tender sentiment, yet our allegiance now lies with us, and thee, Nitwit, shall meet thy end in the name of Zurvan.
That guy looks so fucking goofy. That's the most goofy motherfucker I've ever seen, holy shit. Okay, well, the cultist is pretty much a... Well, either I use a half sword on him, which should kill him instantly, or I do 3 hits on him. Who's Servant? No idea. So I think I'll just use a half sword. Blessing. Oh, he can also shield bash now. Interesting. I guess it's tied to the inventory. I only have 1 gunshot. Oh, I can give him the tool thingy, though. Let's just attack normally, see how this goes. Oh, he's not insta-killed? I guess this guy's a bit tougher. Okay, he can stun. Hopefully, yeah, okay, that's enough now. He looks like Tajik for some reason. He looks a little... He doesn't look like he belongs in this medieval setting. That's for sure. He looks almost like... a little bit like Ethiopian. Because of like the mustache, I feel. Did they get photo from internet? Maybe. I don't think he's Ethiopian. He looks Middle Eastern, though. Ah! I mean, there's a lot of different people in Ethiopia. Oh, another 50 bucks from Callum. I only make valorous investments. This with every penny. Ik yawns. Eke yawns only Ko-Fi, not unwheeling YouTube payments. Truly, may thou be blessed for thy generosity. In the name of Christ himself, the Lord. There we go. This guy does do pretty crazy damage. Let's try a half-short sword. Wow, 1 year of Megger from Tom Schuyler. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We can do a shield bash, and I think I'll do it because this guy probably has better armor. I don't want him to kill me. I'm not quite sure what happens if you're at 0 HP when the combat ends. Oh. Oh. Thanks, Tom. You guys are so generous. Okay, let's just try. I mean, we're bound to kill him at some point. Yeah, there we go. 60 crowns. Plum wine now belongs to us.
Nayan gitara has zadbaish arak pengese. Pali, I swear by the Lord, I shall hang thee by thy neck. Foul drunken wretch, 'twas you who nearly brought us all to ruin. Away with you, away from my sight. Hülya! This shite is beyond me. Yanshi, bumbling fool, why didst thou not restrain Pavol's wife?
Well, I could barely stand, and when they ambushed us...
Silence, and thou, Mate, come hither and play a game of chess with me to soothe the nerves. That is in order.
Right away, my lord. Let me just gather what Yangchi heard before he forgetteth the details. His mind is addled and his wits barren.
Very well, I shall arrange the pieces. You can play white, I'll have some quails prepared, so we may dine heartily.
Yanchi, hast thou discovered aught?
Nay, I told her how sick I was and that I've been feeling strange. Yet she persisted in kissing me and bid me not to fear, assuring me 'twould pass. She told me to accompany her somewhere, promising that all would be blissful, akin to paradise. She vowed to take care of everything. I inquired about the wine. She claimed to have crafted it for me specially, saying it would grant me strength.
Devil's harlot. Well, let us retire for the night.
That guy is definitely a demon with a mouth in his chest. What makes you think that? Oh, cutscene. I love the cutscenes in this game. They look really good. Oh god. A brute. Lol. Lol indeed. Is that an alien? No, it's a brute. Obviously. What else could it be? Maul. It is a creature of the night, certainly devilish. It attacks with thy tentacles. This stuff reminded me of the unchristian imagery from the east, from the land of the rising sun. Jam now belongs to us. A loathsome entity lies here prostrate.
Joseph, hasten to peer inside. Some monstrosity climbed into my window. Fortunate I fell asleep clad in armor. As yet, Polly, dost thou know that had he slain thee after yestereve's affair, I'd heartily lament. I was even bested by Mattei. That rogue had outwitted me, blocked all my moves. What manner of foulness is this? By the heavens! Forsooth, that creature must have emerged from the very depths of hell. May God protect us, but look, it was Yanshi's attire and armor. It's truly him. Verily, he was not in good spirits yesterday. Ishtanem, this was our Yanshi. Behold his countenance. Such crooked teeth in the castle he alone possessed. Likely fairy fared similarly. These not the machinations of some impoverished sect, not even the Hussites. The band that assailed us on yestereve were heretics. They invoked a being named Zervin. We are confronted with sorcery of the darkest kind. Surely they did set upon him, beneath the shroud of night, to curse him. They must have bewitched my wife as well, the purest maiden, this foul sorcery. O hogia bajat meg egi, talishka pro mayom. Thus be it. Bishtik, come hither. Take this fiend to the ice house. Come the morrow, Adam shall arrive. He, schooled in the halls of learning, hath dissected corpses aplenty.
Poor Yanchi.
Well and good, and you too? Venture to the town and appraise the Burgermeister of our missing folk. A letter I shall pen detailing the urgency of the matter. But come, good fellows, we've yet to break fast. Let us engage in a game of Ludo during our meal. I've acquired it from the Germans. Fear not, for with the toss of the dice the pieces shall dance and jest, a spectacle of mirth indeed. Hinder us not, let us pay the Burgermeister a visit, and perchance sample a morsel at the inn. As thou wishest. Bishtik, ready the game of Pexeso.
Definitely not Hussites, they're just another denomination of Christianity, or were they not around anymore? Yeah, Hussites have pretty much died out completely. Let me check the table. No, I figured maybe I could pick up the bottle, but I guess not. The Lord have developed a fervor for meat. This meat incessantly. Halushki, don't please him. He just picks the bacon out of them. Let's check on the corpse, though, before we leave.
Tell the Lord the Pexeso is ready.
This mass of meat used to be a Yanchi. Aww. Well, let's check out the secret entryway. Oh.
What a dullard that Bishtik is. Wouldn't notice a horse if it ran over his face. Now I must rot here. I guard this place so that no more scoundrels may enter our keep.
Secret entryway. More like secret exit way.
Look upon yon polar soul. Mayhap he wished not to consort with the fiends of the cult. Hence they did seek to sway him by cunning persuasion. I'm afraid he had to change his opinion.
Rip. No items, no loot. So over. My right headphone has lost battery. Wallahi, I'm finished. Nothing remains here. Someone pillaged this house. A petard. You shall make use of it. What is a petard again? I wonder what this wardrobe was left here by the one who pillaged this place. Wait, there's a card here. Look. I guess I can't... Can I really not... No, I guess I can't talk to the card. Sad. Petard does what you expect. Oh, it's a dynamite stick. Gotcha.
Oh, right then, I got jam. Well, Pavol,
The tarts are bombs, I think. Those who hoisted them had a risk of being felt by them. I see, I see. Let us venture onwards, my brethren.
I'm off to the river for water. Going to the Burgermeister, he doth live in the middle of town. Hark, good lords, for what cause hath led you to our humble village?
We seek the Burgermeister. He ought to be in his abode, the house at the heart of yon village.
Oh?
My lads, have you heard of Kawa? These new beans from the south. 'Tis become quite the rage amongst our folk, but I care not for such novelties. A pint suffices for me, though if you've some of it, I might partake. 'Tis as dark as a moonless night. Alas, that Turk who incessantly imbibes it, I'd send him where the sun don't shine. He's forever spouting strange rhythms. If you wish to know everything, go seek the Jew in a hut in the woods, but some have whispered he doth be in league with Czechs, Hussites or some such. Today it is naught but a congregation of misfortune. O Lord, this youthful generation shall lead us to our graves. Oh, the wrath of the heavens hath descended upon us, and the Burgermeister careth not. Not a finger doth he lift. His excuses abound. God alone knows with what devil's bargain he hath struck, and the Lord himself spends his days idly playing and gazing upon his mural within his chamber. Verily, we need things in order. Half the children have fled from us. A strange occurrence indeed. They act as if they were enchanted, aggressive. I lament that. For those who seek guidance, there be none to be given. We do not know. Should we band together and set upon cultists with pitchforks or what? Yet we do not seek our children beaten dead either. I bet that guy's incredibly jittery. The Merchant Guild is abound. I don't think it's the Merchant Guild turning people into lizardmen. The hen seems content. If the hen's content, then I am content. Oh, the wrath of the heaven hath descended upon us, and the Burgermeister careth not a finger does he lift.
They've robbed me in broad daylight. I merely went to my neighbor's for a rake, and upon my return my home was ransacked entirely. No one believes me. They claim I hid my own belongings.
Damn. Crazy. Oh. Oh, I could go down. Well, let's check out this part of the map first. Supplies.
The cultists have spread among our youth. Purple is popular. Whomever tried to forbid their young to join the cult, they did not ever see their children home again. Sharga, and the Burgermeister standeth idly by. The Lord too lifted not his ass, I tell you, until the leaders be not chosen by the people. None but sloughs will command us.
Hi Dawnlord, I can't stay but thought I'd leave a like and wish you luck on the stream. Thank you, Zapplace. Very nice of you. $10 crowns. Robbing old women. Great. You took a nice nap. Oh, I'm robbing her blind and sleeping in her bed. Wow. Oh, it's just another arming cap. Okay. Who's the Burgermeister? Burgermeister is German. It's written different in German, but Bürgermeister is what we'd say. It just means mayor. The Burgermeister is the mayor. Democracy in the making, truly.
Master Burgermeister, good bless you. We bring tidings from the Lord. Many thanks. I've awaited news from the landlord for some time. Show me. I am not pleased with what I read. I knew that some oddities lingered within our domain, but I did not realize they were so perilous. Fret not. They shan't be worse than the Turks. We shall deal with them. What do you know of them? Not much. The peasants rumble that infernal howls echo around the old castle at night. They say strange creatures cavered around the castle in the darkness. Indeed, we've already surmised such, for ye has just read it. Methought thou would aid in this quandary. Verily, I require one such as thee, a stranger to our village. Visit you yon priest and the Jew. Perchance they hold knowledge. Their webs reach far into every corner of our hamlet. What do you want from me? Citing the priest. I deem he'll be found within the church.
Let me tell you of the Jew.
Beyond our village, amidst the woodlands, seek a pear tree, nestled with a clearing. From thence journey southwest. Should you fail in your quest, inquire among our populace, for he is known to all.
May God bless you. Farewell. We've anticipated a greater contribution from me. Mate, let us depart. Pet the dog? Yes or yes? Good girl, good. What a kind, nice dog. Pet the dog. Nice. Ooh, Tears Jasmine member for 10 months. As long as the hen is content, then I am content. Donlot 2025. Truly, truly one of the best quotes of this year, hence I say. You're the good guy, right, Donlot? I think so. Best game. Thank you for the 10 months of Mega membership, TS Jasmine. Very nice of you. Thank you. Wait, what? There was nothing, and upon second looking, you find the coin? Damn. Crazy. Another pet. Locked doors are here. He hideth his valuables.
Didst thou not perceive that he had concealed more than he hath revealed? God alone knows if he had not succumbed to the allure of bribes from those cultists. We must maintain vigilance.
Okay. Already went there.
As thou heard, in the woods the Hussites swarm like ants. Last time they slaughtered each other, but I advise against wandering near the stream. They play at Holy Inquisition there. Yet this is sin to be a formatted Catholic. That's what they preach to us in the church. I'd rather drown than be formatted.
Oh, can walk around it. Okay.
Great.
Oh, wait. I want to save here. Statue of an unpleasant gargoyle. Okay. There's no lever or anything. No buttons I can press. Okay. Intriguing.
Glory be to Christ, I thought the priest approaches at last. The devil, that priest, ever prattling away, spending less time in the church than a bothersome fly.
And where is the priest of yours? We seek him for a matter of import.
Aye, I know, but 'tis not good to speak of such openly. My neighbour hath disclosed it. Yet not to spread it, 'tis not proper to cast dung upon God's anointed. But I, a poor soul, have waited upon him these 3 days, eager for confession, yet still he tarries. 'Tis yet one more sin. Aye, I see some holy man attends thee. Should he take my confession, then I shall reveal it to thee.
Grandmother, I would fain comply, but alas, I lack the church's sanction to hear confessions. It would transgress our ordinances greatly. Mate, for the love of God, have mercy and hear her confession. Let her soul find solace. None shall know of it. Ah, may the Lord show mercy upon me.
Very well, then, come outside. I shall whisper to you, lest Christ hears upon the altar. He wanders where the fair girls spread their legs.
Indeed, Mate. Go and hear her confessed. I shall await you here. Priest in a brothel. I shall personally deal with him.
Truly satanic. A gambeson. A wine of mass. Great. A strange seed. I can give the strange seed to one of those. Didn't I find... Oh yeah, I did find a Gambison. Ooh, that's pretty nice. He already has one, so... There we go. Wait, there was stairs upwards here. Oh. Whenever I beseech at the altar with reverence, all wounds of mine doth heal. Truly, the works of Christ work in mysterious ways. My friend went into the forest with a petard. He kept talking of some invisible monster that he'd extorted with the explosive. Not seen him in 3 days. Truly interesting. Okay. I guess we must find thine brothel. What the fuck kind of creature was that?
Methinks, where might that you be? It's been a fortnight since I last clapped eyes upon him, before only fire on his mind. He asked folk if they knew of aught light that burns well. I wanted to procure such a thing for him. When I was in Buda, I snatched a pipe from a gentleman, and upon it was inscribed Azanyat. I know not what that gibberish signifies. Likely this aught akin to a pipe.
The millstone grinds away, grinds away. Keep grinding, brother. Verily, the crop must be gathered, yet 'tis hard without our young ones. They look down upon us. One feeds them torn food from thy mouth, and this is to be your gratitude. I shall retreat to the book of Job, for I know not what else to do. I am utterly despondent. And why have our valley fallen into such disarray? I know we've neglected our prayers. The priest, the root of it all, he's the one chasing skirts here. I shall give him what for. Pitchfork up his backside. Where hath my apprentice gone again? I've not seen him all day, and neighbor Anishka has vanished too. Oh, truly, the priest ought to speak of these matters at mass to cleanse souls, but then he too dallieth with the devil's tricks. The fish stinks from the head. 'Tis all ailing to hell with our folk. Kids these days, truly. Okay.
Halt, thief! Martha!
Who art you whistling at, sot? Jamorgaj, a sight. Ye fare well in hay? Oh, you're a rugged man bear.
Aye, but I've not pilfered a rogue like ye yet. Not counting my old women. You'll be pinching sheets between your thighs for a year or two in the oubliette.
What jabberest thou, 'cause a monk be by thy side? You should go church and pray for an hour. All the trinkets I pilfered, I returned them all.
Are you drunk? Does it matter if we bind you in chains or upon the rack? Be silent, lest I put a bolt twixt your eyes. Let us away.
The chasla da carry mines.
What?
Oi, my head does pound mightily.
What devilry was that? Alas, perhaps the devil ate her. Hoagie. Bush or caños.
We've been thoroughly trashed, at least our breeches remain.
Cursed village, why me?
We pursued him, but in such a state we cannot venture forth to the Lord, for he shall banish us. We should try and approach the Burgermeister. I yet possess a keepsake of hers, that hood.
Mayhap a hound could scent out that gypsy harlot. Alas, we are completely emptied in our possessions. This is truly a terrible sight. Porridge. Oh, thou art quite boisterous. Would thou not venture beyond with me? We could amuse ourselves with some game. I've baked a bublanina. Perhaps thou would care to join. Thou mayest bring a friend. I care not. Harlot. Harlot. At least they still have their 90s. A barrel-like barrel. Well, thankfully it's barrel-like. Locked door. Only rainwater.
You shall not venture forth lightly attired, lest of all to the brothel.
Truly, truly.
Lads, who had so battered you? Did you march against the Turks? We cannot be blamed for the fact that a thieving harlot roams these streets. Hath that woman trashed you? Very well. What do you seek from me now? Should I lick your wounds? Just lend us weapons, armor, and a hound, and we shall bring her to ye. 'Twas not she who beat us. There must have been accomplices. I held her by the collar. She could do naught. Hound? Very well, you rascals. I am a generous soul. I shall grant your request. I know that someone here doth steal. They even stole my wife's necklace. It costs as much as the whole village and the castle combined. But if you return without my hound, I'll hang you up by your members. Give us the attire and spare us the babble.
Received a halberd and a sword with a shield. A gambeson, a quilted cap, an old helmet. Nora the dog has joined your party.
Sniff, my dear Nora.
Let's go! Oh, a pole arm. Can perform broad swing. How do you wield a pole arm and a buckler? That harlot stole all of my items. What the dog doing? 16 defense is actually pretty good. I can relate to this Bürgermeister. True. Good girl. Monk from the Brecen Monastery. Veteran from a crusade against the Turks in the Balkans. Well, I guess we return here and... What the dog doing? Can I tell the dog to put... I can't use it, so... Not quite sure what to do with it. When I was young, I thought it was enough to clean the dirty laundry once and be calm. Not that it will get dirty forever. I mean, if I loaned my dog to someone and failed to bring back my dog, I probably would not take it well. True, true, true. I'm not quite sure where to move on here. I don't think we can move on in the castle here. The halberd is pretty good, but the other items are not quite. I guess if you know what you're doing, you could time it so that you gather items only when you really need them. I can check the river as well.
There was an old naked man here yesterday. Truly the townfolk are going insane.
I came for water. I guess we do have to continue onwards. Okay. What for does it tremble?
Naught will ever be good anywhere. Every night I wake up sweaty, dreaming that the Hussites are chopping me up.
While the Jiskra from Bohemia stays in peace, there will be no peace. Naught will ever be good anywhere. Every night I wake up sweaty. Okay. Okay, so he's just saying everything always happens.
Didst thou find any undergarments this morning? Cease your jests. Ah, brother, I see life hath dealt thee a blow. Here, take a few coins. Cease thy begging.
Good wine.
Misfortune hath befallen me.
Pray tell, hath your cow gone mad?
Nay, where's it be? For a whole year I gathered planks to build a bridge beyond the village. Yet someone did covet those planks, the bridge dismantled, and who knoweth what fate befell it?
Hath we tended cattle together? I've task aplenty, bother me not, for I must spread dung till evening, lest my wife unleash her wrath upon me. Oh, would the devil smite her! She vexes me so, she ought to be tamed somehow, perhaps given a draught for calming, for ever since our son left, I cannot endure her. The hag keeps hollering at me as if I were guilty of all sins.
My lords, what hath befallen you?
It's a lamentable tale. We've been robbed by thieves, and now we seek them.
Ah, poor souls! Here, at least have a bit of wine. The innkeeper has given you 3 bottles of wine. May fortune smile upon thee, my lads. Would that you could find those scoundrels. Truly. Who steals materials for a bridge? Well, if the dude spent a year gathering the materials, then, you know, they're probably not all that cheap to buy, if they can even be bought. That's a year's worth of materials that he stole, or got stolen from, so. Let's check the forest.
She seems to have caught a scent. We must be near.
That means it's time to save.
She doth be onto something. There must be aught here. But there's nary a soul here, not but all. Hold, the floor seems to sag here. Let us shift those planks aside. Aye, bless the heart. I'll tender the hound and we shall descend.
Oh, she's no longer with me. Okay. Got a pet for good luck.
Dig more, he got you. You in love? Why doth you hide in the sparrow like a badger? Give back everything, immediately. They'll have some extra, I'll live here. There ye come. What manner of swine be ye?
Oh god, they're cultists. All enemies. Hell yes. Scoundrel, rogue, loathsome thing, and rascal. Okay, I see. So the guy on the left seems to be the weakest. My brother in Christ. This is not how it was supposed to go. Swanhow. It's Rage Strike. What? Excuse me? Well, these guys seem a bit strong.
I grant your final wish. I desire strawberries. Aught else I've in mind. Let's dance. Shall not meet the worst fate, only poor Mache, for what he has heard deserves at least a saintly commendation. I give him better gacho. Shaftiru peloro. I kill you now. How did you come here? Who are you and what are you doing? For Mary's sake, this place is not as deserted as you say. Do not hesitate and untie us. You cannot handle them yourselves.
Oh. Oh. That thing used tentacles. Truly, he is from the land of the rising sun. Truly, truly, my friend. It seems things are not as they seem. Make your foes bleed. Let us attempt to stab at the cultists. Let me maybe do a blessing. Deep gaze. He stole my tools! Foul knave. Foul knave. Never leave anything alone. Creature of the night. Seize thy bidding. Oh no, it's another one of those guys with a billion defense. And I don't have any tools left. I guess Pavol does... Okay, I can actually damage him. I think it's just Matei who doesn't really do that much damage. There also doesn't seem to be experience in this game. So it seems it's purely stat boosters that give you, like, make you stronger by yourself. And the equipment you wield. Which is honestly fine. Enough, all dead. Then spit it out. Where are the stolen things? There, in the chest. That's it, and what about the necklace of the Burgermeister's wife? That Kayo stole. Were chased by Burgomaster's men and scattered. He went north of the village. The Burgomaster's men did not get him. He had no necklace, only if they kept it. So be it, and yeah. Thought we should lead you to the dungeon yet. Leave and vanish, may you never cross our paths again. And 100 times the rosary, nay 300, perchance the Almighty will grant thee forgiveness. Why dost thou linger? Begone! Why dost thou have a cursed beast among thy colleagues? It was Deji. A damsel poisoned him in the village, made him into the beast. How did they poison him? He drank the black waters, but Deji came back to me. She'd not seduced him. Only with me he wanted to cuddle. Damn, what were you doing in these parts? Tasho imarpie sokara so, all dead, I've not left. We leave you here. Ah, we are back to our old glory. Whole arm is pretty damn good. Large shield, arming double. Jam! Well, you know who that gets put on. Yum, yum, yum. I'm not quite sure what would have happened if I actually defeated him. Died as he lived, pointlessly. Villain. Nut brandy. I guess that counts as liquor? In Dead Fungeance of FH? What? Thief's Companion. Companion of the Thief. Another fig. Ooh, that is actually good now. Because now I can give both of them to Matei. And he's at 14, so he can do 2 full heals. Or, well, 2 heals that affect everybody. Dear God, how many more secret passages can we uncover? The entire region is tunneled as if mines once lay beneath. A rare ring of will. Gives more tools. I guess I can give it to Matei. He doesn't really need more tools, but more life is pretty nice. Oh. It's just a cultist, though. Oh, the pain. Well, buddy, you'll feel a bit more of it. Ah! Oh. He also doesn't get debuffed from it? Well, I only get debuffed because I'm unequipping the other thing. Sanctify will rid you of all ailments. Oh, we can do a shield bash, I guess, against the loathsome entity. It didn't stun. Wait, what? I hope we can kill this thing. Ooh, 10 memberships from TS Jasmine. Thank you, TS Jasmine. Be sure to thank TS Jasmine as well if you've received the membership. Whiskey Jesus. Wow, that's a name. Pretty cool name. Mr. X, Jason. Yo, you hit Axum, damn.
What was that? Matei, let us leave. After what I saw in Kosovo, I did not think that anything would scare me in life, yet my chest is tight as if it was to implode.
The door is barred from the other side.
Nora, to me, what a good dog.
What the dog doing?
I am departing with my daughter. We shall visit my brother in Vranov. As long as Yishkra roams in Spies, there shall be no peace here.
Dad says only death awaits us in this land. Truly? Still locked. The dog didn't disappear? Yeah, he's just, you know, just took a rest. I think... Oh, I can sleep at the old woman's house to recover my ailments.
The dog doth grow restless. Let us return her to the Burgermeister. Ah, there thou art. Come, Nora, come to thy master. The band is vanquished, and with them a few cultists. Did thou dispatch those cutthroats from the cult against us? I? Why do you falsely accuse me, good sirs? Found ye the necklace? It was not found, but perchance we may know where it doth be, to the north of the village.
Oh, this is new dialogue.
Hast thou not rebuked him? A shepherd should lead by example, a paragon of piety. He doth attend the mass with the church, doth he not?
What the dog doing? Okay, that did not rest us, but I can now rest here. Honk, me, 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 me. Honk, shoo, me, 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 me. Okay, now we can go into the brothel.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and the Holy Spirit, if Father Geza were to see me here, he would flay the meat from my bones. Fret not, there be no Father Geza, or Geyser, and these lasses would scarcely a finger on ye, save to strip ye of your clothes. Consider that we are going after a priest, a holy man. 'Tis akin to attending mass. Hello, there he sits, that Pharisee. Priest, by what decree dost thou recline in this place? 'Tis thy duty to safeguard these maidens from the clutches of the devil, yet thou partakest in devilry alongside them. And what of the poor grandmother who languished 3 days awaiting confession? I was dispatched by Archbishop Geisa himself to scrutinize thy conduct in this forsaken realm, yet now I find myself sorely disillusioned.
Why dost thou rudely intrude upon my solitude with cups of kawa? After carnal indulgence, old Ancha, thou sayest? This news to mine ears. Did she perchance confess unto thee her curses upon her brother-in-law's grave? She bore resentment, for she took her sister and not her. Rest assured, thou can absolve me of the clutches of the church, but for now, I beseech thee, leave me to my peace. Thou art a fool! It appears that even the sanctity of the confessional holds no sway over thee. 'Tis imperative to tread the ascetic path of John the Baptist. A pure soul must walk in tandem with bodily purity. Let my ass be pure. I maintain that so long as one does no harm, God views the curtailment of one's freedom as the gravest offense. True kindness must spring forth from free will, for all else is but a facade. Doth my pursuit of women offend the divine? Nay, for did not he fashion those very behinds? Gods above, hast thou not pursued the New Testament? Art thou acquainted with the teachings of our Lord Jesus Christ? The new what? I only know one testament, the one that is a few millennia old. I must confess I am remiss in my studies. Thus doth corrode the soul until it is naught but rot. Thou prattlest of freedom, yet art a servile thrall to sin, bound to the feet of women. Damn, thou hast no freedom. Bound to a woman? 'Tis an experience I've yet to encounter, but mayhap someday. Yet knowest thou not that one savour of life pleasures most when thou not ensnared by them? Dost thou think I yearn for a virtuous woman to cherish? That, methinks, would mark the end of revelry. True freedom is the liberty to perform good deeds. Thy words confound me. Why doth thou prescribe to the church while daring to flout its precepts? For the coin and the sway it bestows. When ensconced within its walls, my thoughts carry weight. Celibacy is but a trifle, akin to tattered raiment. Dost thou not see? The village now harbours a brothel, and this of my making. I've heard enough of thy heretical prattle. I shall cleave thee asunder, thou vile creature. Come forth and face me. Very well, very well. Cease thy bellowing. Should I lose by fair means, I shall willingly vacate the church. Yet if victory be mine, thou shalt not cast me out. Let us make this pact. So be it, priest. I've never seen Matei so incensed before. Mayhaps he gained muscles from that fornication. Hold thy tongue. Thou art as culpable as him. Noble sirs, I shall take my leave to relieve myself. Be off, then. Matei, methinks he shall not return. Coward. Behold, he hath left his drink untouched. What did he call it? Kawa. We could inquire of these maidens. Perchance they possess knowledge of the priest's doings. Then thou shalt converse with them, for it is unseemly for me to gaze upon their scantily clad forms. Don't sound too excited. Kawa is coffee in Arabic. Ooh, yeah, I assumed it would be coffee, but it's nice to know that. I mean, it can be bad for the physical body as well. By the saints, the clergy, and the nobles all, such esteemed guests we seldom receive. How may I be of service to thee, as thou come for revelry? He cannot, he hath the pox. Matei, didst ye not say that I should converse with them now? And I do not. We've other matters to attend to. We seek the priest. Know of he where he might have gone? To the church, perchance? Aye, we could try that. And what was he drinking? I know not, but it tasted quite good. He often brings those little seeds with him. Too much gives you jitters. True. Well.
Welcome, gentlemen. How may I be of service to you?
The best way to help us is to tell us where the priest might have gone.
That I can do easily. He always goes to church after our meetings. He prepares a sermon for the morning. Is there naught else thou'd want me to do? I could wash thee. What sayest thou, Sir Knight? Once I'm true of thee, they'll smell thee all the way to Pressburg.
There's no time. I want to see what happens, but I'd rather not be washed by the harlot.
Indeed, this time you could have provided some good scrubbing. It's been 3 days since I last changed my attire.
I shall ensure that the entire process proceeds with utmost propriety.
How good. I am perfumed like the Pope himself. We also wash thy undergarments. Your life will be fresh. Ah. Oh, and just do it again. Damn. Crazy. Raspberry jam. Vintage. Well, straight to our boy. Pavol's our boy. Porridge. More alpa. I've lost one, so that fits pretty well. Shall we snooze in a brothel? Never under any circumstance. Truly. Bye, Dawnlot. Alright, bye, treasure hunter. My friend from my old job called because his PlayStation wasn't working correctly. I left when the party got robbed. What did I miss? We followed the priest into the brothel and confronted him to a duel. And he ran away. And also, we got defeated by the thieves, who had a dark creature with them. But then cultists came, probably on behest of the mayor, who attempted to kill us, but we killed them in return. And the main thief woman who tried who stole from us, she survived and was part of our troop for a mere moment.
Ah, thou art here. I suspected thou wouldst not forsake me, but we hold the advantage now. Dost thou remember the signed document? Thou hast sworn not to cast me out of the church unless I lose in battle, though I need not be a clear victory, and I cannot lose a fair contest if it never takes place. Thou foul serpent-tongued fox, but thou art not in the advantage. On our side stands the Lord God himself. Oh, calm thyself. Whatever schemes ye hast brewing now, I beseech ye. We must first inquire something of utmost importance. What wert ye drinking in the brothel? I care not. Kawai it is called. Arabian wine. Aye, we've heard of it. It is made from such seeds. Aye, but behold mine own. Thine bear peculiar delicate etchings. How hast thou crafted them? Truly, we did not craft them, but found them in the old castle after the fire. Shall we taste it? It may be poisoned or worse. Perhaps we should test it on a rabbit first and see what happens. But we will leave, we already know, the same as Yanchi. This is worth a try. But aye, the people have vanished. We thought the Hussites had slain them, but then some of the youth joined a strange cult. And whence hast ye obtained these regular seeds? From a small lad named Valor. He is my supplier. He disguises himself in a black cloak. But everyone knows there is only one dwarf in the village, dwelling in that half-timbered house. Enough, thou heretic, let us fight! Well, then go fight outside. 'Tis unseemly to fight in the church. Thou art also to join the fray. That was not part of the agreement. Cowardly serpent.
Hey, Speedwing. Yeah, I get the feeling these guys will have a lot of armor, so I'll try the half-sword. Miss. Didn't it specifically say... Oh my god, 0? By the gods. Arabian wine. Ay, 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 ay. Let us attempt another half-sword and give him the plum wine. Aye, that is some good damage. Ay, 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 ay. No! Oh, man. He keeps stunning me or making me unable to attack. Rids you of all ailments. Yeah, I should still attack him while his defense is down. What is this damage output? I probably should have focused on the weaker guy first. But we've already reduced his defense now. Let us do a blessing. Luck is not on my side in this battle. There we go. I mean, the battles do seem to be pretty difficult in this, which I do enjoy, since you don't really have experience. Like, grinding is just not really possible. And his half sword is gone. I mean, I'll attempt to attack this guy first, and if that doesn't work, then I guess I'll restart the fight. Oh, no, never mind, that works. Okay, so I can't do any more feints, but I can at least... Yeah, I should be able to beat this guy. I do think it was a good idea to focus all of my attack buffing items on Pavol. And I can do another blessing. There we go. The crowns gained. By the grace of God, spare lives!
We must not allow them to flee. Let us not concern ourselves with them, Mate. We shan't pursue them through the woods like lunatics. Instead, let us attempt to lure some creatures with the bean, perhaps a duck or a chicken. Verily. Nonetheless, we should still seek them out. Surely they still possess knowledge. Okay, it didn't actually use his tools. Let's see. He fled through the grate. Oh, I can just heal right here. I'm wondering what to do next. I guess we can pursue them into the forests. Have you found Ferry yet?
Still not. I scoured all over and knocked on every outhouse. Disappeared.
Locked. Oh. Brother, dost thou hear me? Why dost thou climb so high?
I must get a pears. The branches are weak and the harvest be upon us, for it hath not rained in a moon.
And dost thou not fear falling?
Why ought I fear? If I fall, then so be it. I must gather the pears before nightfall.
For whom?
For us, the two, us.
And shall we not aid thee, brother?
Nay, it cannot be. I must gather the pears for us.
Is the village fool one of many? Yet even one such as he should be valued, for I've read in the writings of Brother Fuk Alta that fools possess a mysterious connection to the transcendent. But they must be treated with iron fillings, for that strengthens and lifts their spirits. And as for maniacs, they must have their heads plunged into icy water, for their minds are too hot and dry. Look here, that fowl knoweth aught. He has 4 bottles of pear brandy in his pocket. Let me taste a bit. Dare not. Though not only drinkest, but desires also to steal. Well, let's save and see what happens. You know as what? I shall taste of that brandy. Only once I shall taste it, and that's it. Seize your prattle. The old-timer shan't notice a thing. Would thou not refrain? Dost thou wish to rob the old man? I'm going to help him, for he doth know how to make fire brandy from these pears. If only thou wert as eager to do good deeds when needed. Will you not let me, or shall I send the pears into your face? Halt! Descend from yon timber!
Wow, peak cutscene.
By my soul. Where am I this time?
Greetings.
Panameka, I see double. Nay, thus say not double, my hapless brother. His 2 sons are joined as one, twinned by fate. What? Lord Christ in heaven, Virgin Mary, protect me. Where is my sword?
What art thou seeking with such urgency? These are my 2 sons, pear devourers. They delight in feasting upon pears. Today I must preserve pears until nightfall, that we may have sustenance for winter, and I shall set pear brandy to ferment.
'Tis no monster, but one bearing an unusual condition. Rarely are children born thus. Virgin Mary aid us. Somehow I feel queasy. 'Tis not normal what I'm witnessing here, but they stand by me, for I am as fearful as a child. Ansiasa. Glob. God, another creature. How many children hath this lad spawned? Paddy, draw thy sword. 'Tis no conjointed twin, but a true monstrosity.
Greetings.
Oh, my sons, you startled a monster.
Truly brave lads.
What sort of lads? Those are maidens, canst thou not see?
Maidens? Are these maidens verily? I ponder, but why dost you continually address them as sons? One would think you mad.
They are children. 2 sons are 2 children.
Ah, so by sons you mean children. Well, let us depart now, Matei. We thank you kindly. Farewell, and may God be with you. May you return another time to sample your pear brandy.
Farewell.
I must gather pears.
Verily, insanity.
Get him.
Rask. Let's deal with the scoundrel first. Let's focus on the scoundrel. Easy. Not clad in armor or monstrosity equals weak. Kinda. It's very nice that I have 2 blessings now, though I can use them much more liberally. Since they do also buff you, which is pretty nice. And I feel like I'm having more tools to work with now, more options to attack with, which makes the fights a lot more interesting. Old Basquinet now belongs to us. Poor sod. Let us see what that is about.
Methinks there was meant to be a bridge here.
Aye, 'twas here a while, but the planks we took down with our companions.
Indeed, then swiftly rebuild it, else you be trashed like a mule.
Almighty sir, forgive us. We shall set the planks back in place forthwith.
Okay. Planks lie here. So they dismantled it just for fun? Damn. That's crazy. Need to do laundry. Alright, Tom. So, we still need to talk to... in a hut in the woods. Wait, was that the Jew we spoke to? Wasn't that part of the quest? It did set hut in the woods, right? So this would be the hut in the woods then. Oh, never mind. Here he is.
Leave me be, good fellows. I am off to hang myself from the linden tree. The Hussites assaulted me in my home. They entered through the cellar window. Those cursed drunken stick-drags poured into the house and got the idea to baptize me.
And be that so dire, whilst it be customary to be baptized only once in life, it may not be harmful even if they baptize you twice, just for certainty.
I am a Jew. They baptized me and tried to force Hispania, that pork gelatinous concoction, into my throat. They laughed and cavorted like swine into a sty. Oh, I tremble with anger as I recount this.
A Jew, you say? The Burgermeister sent us after you. Worse affairs plague the land, so let us not stir further discord here. Cultists sow mischief.
I am privy to some knowledge of their ways, yet I shall remain silent until I reclaimed my possessions and honor through rightful retribution. If you seek my aid, rid my abode of those shaggots.
If he refuses us aid, then neither shall we aid ye.
I shall offer you 200 crowns in advance.
Now that is more reasonable. Let us see what can be achieved. Wow, 200 crowns? Oy vey. Where exactly does you live?
Right here, can you not see my dwelling?
We need more funds.
Nay, it shall not be so simple. You've received enough.
God be with ye.
Dear God, behold the venerable serpent's nest. Dare we confront them thusly in pair?
I can best a couple of drunken boors, even if somewhat inebriated myself.
Hey, you sniveling fools. As ugly as an arse ye art.
Yeah, okay. These are gonna be some difficult guys. I think we should go for the Arquebuser first. Ooh, easy there. Nice. They're all going for him. Oh, okay. That could have gone bad. But he still lives. I'll taste some plum wine. What a drink does to a man, indeed, indeed. Yeah, the normal Hussite is not quite as strong. It's this guy who deals the damage. I think I need another plum wine. Maybe I should have just cast a bless, actually. But I have the items, so I might as well use them. That's what they're there for. I can actually return to the castle and buy some stronger weapons now, I think. Let's see how much damage I do. Yeah, I should half-sword him. Otherwise, I'm gonna be attacking him for all eternity. There we go. And bless. You know, guys, I've recently been playing World of Warcraft for the first time on a private server. Vale, one of my good friends on my server, he made, you know, our own little private server, and we have like 20 people or so playing. It's quite fun, actually. I tried World of Warcraft before when I was younger, and I found it super boring. I've tried other MMOs before, and I also found them super boring. But playing with like a couple of good friends in there, actually quite fun. Nice. And with that, even more jam to Pavol. Hussite. Can I loot them? Can I loot his home? Plum wine. Silver medallion with a portrait of Huss. Oh, a fig. You know what? If I give the fig to Pavol, and then I unequip this. Allows the use of perch. It doesn't even have a name. I guess this is the... Yeah. 617. Wow, that's pretty insane. What I was gonna do is I was gonna give you the Ring of Will for tool to get tools to 12, since then I can do 4 half swords. And then you can have a little bit more defense and attack with the ring. I don't think I really have anything else I can, yeah. As good as it's gonna get. I cannot talk to the thing.
Haste, let us enter swiftly, mayhap not fire hath occurred. Oh, praise be to the heavens, the Hussites have not laid it to ruin. My most prized possession thankfully remaineth unharmed, the contraption capable of flight. I procured it in Florence, yet the final aspect remains elusive. The source of heat, wood and coal are too heavy. It cannot take flight. For years have I pondered upon this. I call it Nulap.
Nulap. Why not balloon?
Balloon? That does sound fine.
Indeed. But we do require a knowledge of the cultists. Where might we find them?
Alas, I know not, for they threatened me with death should I divulge their secret hideout. They gather at the Lord's fortified mansion, Villa Electra, west of the village. Yet I know not how you might infiltrate them. Try to observe a sign by which they recognize each other. They wear purple cloaks only during open assaults. But whence shall I procure funds for the windows? At least 100 coins would be a boon.
Here you shall have.
I once painted ornate fangs for them. It was quite a profitable deal. Spy you such vampiric fangs upon their helmets. Then you're in their midst.
Vampiric fangs? Very well, we shall be wary of them. And tell me, whence does the funding for those purple cloaks arise? It must require substantial wealth.
Alas, I know not. Some affluent benefactor must be financing them. I beg if you rummage not through my things. What else are you here for? Have you figured out how to propel for the balloon?
Well, I've already rummaged through your things, so... Oops. So... He said something about, like, fangs? I know he was talking about the hideout that we saw earlier. Ah, okay. Pali, we should still go seek the priest's mercenaries.
Matei, do you truly plan to pursue the priest's minstrels at this hour? Or mayhap you should pray, perchance Saint Teresa shall appear and guide us or some such. Ah, thou mayst be right. Very well, but on the morrow we must venture forth in search of them. Aye, aye, let us make haste. Tomorrow we shall resolve. Could it be? Seems your wish came true. How foolish to reveal themselves in such manner. Sveno, thou hast shown thyself, Vlado. Thou didst leave us at the mercy of the foe. We would have prevailed if thou did not flee like a coward.
Pay him no mind, Stevo. 'Tis futile. He's a fool, cousin. Indeed, we agreed to stand together. That we would be your hired mercenaries, but not that thou wouldst abandon us to our fate. What was that?
Forgive me, for I schemed thus, thinking they'd not dare to fight us when we outnumbered them, but if we had beaten that monk, contract or no contract, he'd have settled it with the Lord, who now merely scoffs at him. I panicked a bit.
Oh God, thou hast schemed it perfectly now. Anyway, at least go for more branches for the fire, lest we get cold until morning.
So, gather wood, Vlado. While we make ourselves comfortable here in the moss, thou art our squire.
Aye, well said, Stevo, and we shall enjoy a sip of that nutmeg liquor I unearthed in the garden for my birthday. Vlado, art thou still there? Make haste to the forest and fetch branches, lest I see thee loitering. Now be gone.
Aye, I am going. Hear me, Matush. I've got such a brilliant idea. We should come up with something, since we're now on the run in the woods. See, nuts are falling everywhere here. We could set up a nut distillery. We could burn a barrel here, and then they'll slowly forget about our trashing. Let's send the priest to risk life and limb into the village and call some maidens. At least some use he will be to us.
I'd want some music, too.
But I know not if musician stuff be good in the village. Oh well, we shall find out. The priest will handle everything.
Now let us have at them. Matei, can't you not seize? Behold, the dullars finally want to do aught of value. We shall approach and partake in their revelry once they throw their party. Oh, thou wouldst only indulge thyself incessantly. We must attack, I tell thee. Oh, loose your tongue. You are worse than my old woman who ran away. Can you not see they are not there but mere jesters, and the priest is nowhere to be found?
Let's at least scare them.
Why not?
Oi, this thou again?
How did thou find us here?
You be sat right in the middle of the clearing.
Oi. Well, the gentry do tend to roam around the castle and church. Have at them! Will you not seize? I shall not assist, lest you end up fighting alone. We have other tasks at hand. By heaven, when all this is over, I shall personally trash the priest. And yeah, give me some brandy. I know you has some.
You received nutmeg liquor. Hark, brother, and send word to any lasses in yon village that we've nutmeg liquor. 'Tis healthy, but they could bring some food.
And dost you not want to fist in your face? Oh, lads, you have need of a good army march. Do not provoke the knight, lest he turn off his ire towards us. We shall send the priest after thee. I am wearied as a steed. Come, let us retire to the tavern for the night's rest. The castle holds no allure for me at this hour. A breakfast of eggs and ale shall fortify me in the morn.
Truly. What's their deal? I have no clue.
Indeed, Master Mattei, I find solace in our merry discourse. It distracteth me from idle thought. Hearten me to see the world teeming with activity. Alas, I cannot seem to arrest the march of time. It gallops on like a wild stallion, troubling my soul deeply. Yet, were it to halt, I know not what I could bear it. Thy words hearten, brother, though I cannot wholly grasp their truth. If it be God's will, mayhap I shall guide thee unto the path of righteousness. Verily, I too have found some respite emerging from my meditative seclusion within the cell into the light of day. God's ways are truly inscrutable. But tell me, why dost thou drown thy sorrows in drink? Thou art not foolish, surely. Yeah, well, you see, even though... After the Battle of Kosovo, when the Turks laid us low and took me captive, I faced a sword at my throat, poised to cleave my head for the Sultan's delight. Yet a thunderous blast from a cannon echoed through the air. In the ensuing chaos, I managed to dispatch my captor. Disguising myself in his garb beyond the place of execution, I slipped away.
I just realized, why is part of the chat window black? It's like in the middle of it, it's just like dark. I don't know why. That's weird.
Since then, however, a cold spot upon my neck lingers, as if that sword still hangs over me. Let us seek our rest now.
Oh? Man at arms. Okay.
Good morrow, art thou bound for Adam's abode?
Aye, bearing a missive of weight meant for his eyes alone. Proceed then, within. Adam tends to his affairs at his table.
Greetings, what brings thee hither?
Hail, I bear a missive of import from Lord Joseph. I arrived in Kashsau yestereve, but could not locate thee, spending 2 hours in search.
Very well, show me the missive. Phew. Art thou prepared for a journey?
Aye, I am well rested.
Then let us depart. Henceforth lead me to thy lord. Ready a steed for me. What, are ye still abed?
Nay, I was in prayer.
'Twas but a jest. The porridge hath not yet cooled, partake.
Hast thou any sourdough?
I shall fetch it forthwith.
So what shall we undertake first? Shall we apprehend some cultists? Thanks to the guidance of the Jew, we can now easily recognize them. Or shall we seek Valor?
I do not know. Let us break our fast in peace. We shall despise a plan thereafter.
What did I miss? Not much. We met the knights again and then kind of just scared them into giving us liquor. We got, where is it? Nutmeg liquor. I guess it just counts as liquor. Let's give those to Mate. Yeah, he can use some extra life. Here again.
I swam on the right to the left. The left was dense. Aye, now shut up.
It just automatically clicked away. Zbronias.
Have you heard? The Lord will not move a finger to help this land. My granny told me. He only visits bathhouses outside the region.
You look familiar.
You do not. The boards are back on the cliffside. You just have to reassemble the bridge.
Wonderful. I'm going there at once. In an hour, the bridge shall stand anew. Nice.
The damned Hussite Yiskra is conquering the upper lands like some Mongol. As if the Turks were not enough for us. I knew the fool who opened the gate to him in the Spies castle. He's already under the ground. Yiskra has Bratislava, Kosice, and Levoka?
I'm not quite sure.
Under his thumb. They don't fancy each other with Hunyadi very much, I tell you. There will be more fun here.
How can I help you? That's right, heard that you hired 50 Poles and they drove the Hussites out of his house.
I heard that one. Let us aught else.
Well, I also heard that the Hussites began torturing people by the water in the morning.
I can sell him stuff, and at this point, I think I might as well. Like, I'm better off just using the money. Yeah, I'll sell, like, this much. If I do get a new character, then I still have some equipment for them. Have a blessed day.
Will not rain, will not rain.
A beggar used to stand around here every day. Wonder what happened to him. It's eerily quiet. Oh. There we go, the sound is back. Saturday comes tomorrow, the trader shall come sell his wares.
Why so hastily rush you, lads? The day be still young. Step aside, you fool. 'Tis none of your concern. Go seek relief at the brothel and clear the path ere I trash you proper. Begone!
Oh. I see. Seems he is indeed part of the cultists. What's the sad music? It is definitely about to happen. Does feel like it. Deep gaze. Oh no, he's one of those guys. Let us destroy him. There we go. Yeah, and this guy definitely needs a little bit of a half sword in his face. Or in his weak spots, rather. I think I'll do a blessing. I'll probably visit the church after this fight anyways. Oh, no. There we go. Toolkit.
You swine! Mother, hide the kawa. We've been caught in the act, in fragrant delicto. Let us temper our spirits, gentlemen, for this is but a matter of commerce. I am naught but a gear in the machine of distribution. Behold, kawa doth be unprocessed. We've no dealings with the cultists. Matters would have progressed more smoothly had you divulged such pertinent information sooner. We squander time now. The Lord shall not take kindly to this. I bend not my knee to the Lord. Let him attempt to force his way here with his men-at-arms. My ties to the nobility run deep. I am allied with the Palivs, though such alliances may be beyond your ken. I care not for your allegiances. For withholding vital information, I have the authority to mete out punishment to both of ye. Speak, what know ye?
Our source is a man known as Rut. His origins remain shrouded in mystery, yet he orchestrated caravans from Ethiopia, a land distant and foreign. But then he grew audacious, threatening us with dire consequences should we defy him. We acquiesced, yet should we remain our silence and compliance, trade shall continue unhindered. He have even consented to furnish us with kawa at half the price.
So we struck a bargain with him, yet we nurtured hopes that someone would stir an inquiry. By the grace of gods, we've taken measures and stand ready to depart with haste.
And dost thou presume we shall simply permit thee to depart? Colleague Valor does imply that even without thy involvement we were engaged in the struggle against the cultists. We were loath to imperil our trade with the spectre of war. 'Twas folly, nay, futility to engage thus. Bereft of means, we could take no decisive action. Thus, through a certain colleague, we sought another contact from the distant lands of Ethiopia, and readied ourselves to flee this accursed village. All the while, we've been amassing an arsenal. We've dispatched missives to the nobles, yet roots hold sway in the highest courts. We are but disregarded by all. 'Tis an injustice. Hunyadi would have intervened long since, yet perchance he doth be entangled in internal strife. 'Tis a formidable challenge to unveil the truth to the populace. Those who have not witnessed these horrors firsthand shall scarcely lend credence, but with the help of the mentioned colleague, things were finally put in motion. We offer ourselves as comrades, more resolute than backing from Prezhov. I know not if your words bear the seal of truth, yet if they do, why didst ye delay their divulgence?
We harbored suspicion regarding thy trustworthiness. You could have been agents of Root or bribed informants. I've kept a vigilant watch upon you since yesterday. We had not intended to confront you so soon, but faith had brought us hither.
And pray, tell, does ye house this arsenal? It dwelleth within the confines of the church's rectory. The priest granted Valor entry in exchange for a reduction in kawa prices, holding the key to the hidden chamber. However, he vanished yesterday. But did not thy minions assail us in the streets? Thy account appears incongruous. Those were disciples of the cult, thrust upon us as guardians. Those two dimwits were naught but spies, I'd wager. They've orders to silence me.
Should thou grant us continued existence, we shall take our leave with all haste. Yet the conundrum remaineth. The cultists maintain watch over every road leading from the village, and our own guards have proven us unreliable as a wisp of smoke. We cannot flee unaided. We besiege thee for protection. In exchange, we offer 300 coins.
Matei, does he deem them trustworthy? I know not. Should the cultists assail them, then we shall know their words hold true. And the cultists held them ensnared, yet 'tis also possible it may be a trap, and should we join them, we would be at their mercy. By God, what path shall we tread? Above all, let us not complicate matters further. We shall seek an audience with the Lord, petition for a handful of stalwart men to bolster our ranks, accompanied by the village mayor. We shall monitor the unfolding events, and Valer shall accompany us as a pledge of sincerity. And so Valer joins your party. Oh.
Yojo, come forth. Ah, what brings you here, lads? We've brought a captive. I shall explain later. For now, grant us a handful of men. We've right to take action.
Aye, as you wish, bring forth the captive.
That's such a funny walking animation.
Now that I think about it, Matei does look like an Ottoman.
No, not really.
Not really.
The
Lord's soldiers have joined your party.
Oh.
Oh, we get 2 men-at-arms. Yeah, I can't change their equipment. Beggar's ring. Copper wire shaped into a circle increases evasion rate. Interesting. I'm prepared. My wife and daughter await me in the carriage beyond the village. May the Lord have mercy on thee if thou dost deceive us. Locked. Now, the hat, what makes me think so? Well, that's just a... Yeah, I can see it now that you mention it. Thought so too, but I thought it would be unusual for one of the Muslim faith to be part of the party, so I figured he was Orthodox Christian. He's Catholic. I think they just have, like, traditional Catholic garbs for the time.
What's this, good Burgermeister, taking a leisurely stroll?
Dost thou take offense at my movements? Thou speak verily. They seek to silence him. Come, let us lend him aid. Oh, we're not even healed. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Why can he sanctify now? The Ottoman Empire did have quite a few Orthodox Christians among their subjects. Yes, true, but the Ottomans were usually not Orthodox themselves. Beast of the depths. Okay. Let's attempt to kill the cultist. Crushing blow. Maybe a shield bash on that thing, and then I'll try killing the cultist. The cultists should be pretty weak. Yeah, since they controlled Greece. Not just Greece, they also controlled Serbia, parts of Romania, Bulgaria, and those were all Orthodox lands. Oh, that thing made itself stronger, I'm pretty sure, Beast of the Depths. That's a bit scary. But I want to focus on the other enemies still. Nice. Oh, God. Jeez. Okay, I want to use an Alpa on him. And a Blessing then, and I'll try defeating the Loathsome Entity. Maul. Ay ay ay. I think I'll use you to heal up, actually. We'll focus on the Loathsome Entities still. Depths mentioned, FNH reference, maybe. Dude, that swiping attack does pretty good damage. Like, I'm buffed and it still is doing rather well. Still though, I think we should focus on defeating the smaller enemies first. So maybe do a crushing blow. Yeah, it goes through their defense, but it seems like they don't really have much defense. I still have a half sword left, but I'd like to use that on the boss. I don't think the shield bash will do much either. Yeah, I'll save my tools for the boss monster. Because I think this thing is about to die if I actually hit it for once. I think I'll have Matei eat a porridge so he can heal. And then just guard with him. Kasha. Okay, it gives 10. Come on, bro. Finally. Oh, that's a really lucky dodge. Okay, now we can start half sword. Blessing. Crushing blow. Crushing blow. There we go. Yeah, I think now we should be fine. We can do another crush with the... Oh, that was actually rather easy. Take these 300 golds. Despite this, my family and I remain indebted to you. Noble sirs, accept this ancestral ring. I hope to sway Palfi and garner support for our cause. Until then, may God watch over you lot. Oh, nice. Try locating the priest. He will lead thee to our arsenal. Lord in heaven, what an endless task locating that man. Perhaps the bath maidens will tell us of his whereabouts. Let us hasten to the Lord forthwith and apprise him of events that transpired here. RIP party members. They were pretty helpful though. There isn't even any text when I try hitting this. Hitting the gritty on these guys. Well, let's heal first. Let's check. We got... Oh, just another toolkit. Yeah, they can't be used in battle. See, the thing with the toolkits is they can't be used in battle, but if you're outside a battle, you can usually just go heal, so they feel kind of useless. Let's go to the river. I get the feeling that maybe there's gonna be something more in the river. Oh.
Good folk, I am Dick, and I beseech your aid. They are drowning Weenie. I will join you and do whatever you ask. Let us save you.
Barely guide us hence.
Come forth, they will surely end them.
Mattei, what madness has befallen ye? Does he wish to aid him? This clearly a cultist. Indeed, let us confuse him that he may deem us his allies. Surely then he shall lead us to his commander.
Ah, I understand.
Behold, a fish cannot breathe in the air. Return us forth while, do not harm it. Honjiku, do not be foolish, lower the rope. So fish, dost thou renounce heresy and accept baptism?
I shall never renounce servant.
So be it. My fortune favor thee. Mayhaps thou shalt grow back. Hansa, what do fishes have? I know not. By God, perhaps scales or some such sort. Your mother, fins. I spoke of their breathing, thou fool. But fish breathe not. Your mother, art thou completely daft? They merely eat water and get those, your mother, nutrients or what of it, your mother.
Praise be to Jesus Christ. I am gratified to witness the Sacred Inquisition in action. Might we observe how it is done?
When you wish to observe an Inquisition process, bring us some fine maidens. Now, without a proper wench, this is not a true Inquisition.
And does ye not wish to join me for some merry making? I reckon I have a sturdy rear like a mare.
Thou art comely, but I prefer the monk, so that all is in harmonious accord with the love of God. What sayest thou, fair one? God of mercy, Mattei. This is unbearable. I expected provocation in vain. Let us decimate them.
Oh, it's 4 of them, actually. And we got Dick on our side. Damn. Prepare to get dicked down. What can he do? Stab? The captain was pretty bad, if I recall correctly, so I'll try killing the captain. I do have to say, the game itself is okay so far, but I feel like the combat gets a little bit boring. Like, it's difficult, don't get me wrong, but while you have a good amount of tools, you just don't have enough tools to really work on things, I feel. Dick joined the party. I only have 2 more Alpas. I could probably buy some, but I think they're like 100 apiece. Like, this is fine for like 3 hours, but I think there's probably still like 2 more hours to go, and I'm not quite sure I want to do those. I think I'll just do a blessing. I don't think it'll heal Dick, but I don't really care. So it also gets repetitive, just Hussites and cultists. Yeah, I mean, the game looks pretty fun. But I already feared that it's probably one of those cases where the game looks better than it actually is. If that makes sense. But still was rather fun until now. I'll probably stop after the fight, though. Like, the combat gets pretty repetitive. You only really have, like, a handful of actions which really are worth doing. Like, cleave is never really worth it because you want to single out enemies. You like, this costs way too much for what it does. Half sword is just OP. Shield bash looks okay until you realize that you're better off in most cases to just kill people. And you do that with half sword, which does the most damage, and then you do even more damage against enemies. So this is your best ability. And then Sanctify is like, whatever. Like, it's just not worth it to cast, like, Sanctify, or... I guess Purge could be nice, removes all buffs from the enemy. But yeah, the game feels like... It looks very cool, it sounds very cool, but the rest of the game is just okay. Still worthwhile for the money, I'd say. A fun experience. There we go. Jam. Peasant, lead us to your companions. We wish to join you.
I will not.
Folly, release him back into the river with him.
Not any more. I shall take thee.
Password?
Kawa overhead.
Enter.
We need Dick, you scoundrels. 'Tis forbidden to bring folk hither. They saved my life.
Thy comrade is steadfast. He chose the abyss over forsaking your servant. Fear not, good sirs, we stand with ye.
Aye, aye, the Hussites tormented us, yet these souls came to our aid.
I shan't have thou killed on the spot then. However, if thou dost wish to join us, thou must fulfill a task for us. If successful, we shall arm thee. Together we shall drive the Hussites first from our lands, then from Spies.
That sounds gracious. How may we assist thee?
We've heard from spies that the Lord keeps a secret painting in his chamber, highly prized. Bring it to us. Comrades, I've heard there's a nude woman, such a sight I've never seen.
Agreed, you shall have it by nightfall.
Patience, patience. Not so hasty. Here are the keys. They are for the cabin outside the castle. Once inside, traverse the grounds, ford the river, and you shall find the secret passage.
Hidden passage indeed. Well noted. We shall proceed.
Tell me who's funding all this. A certain Root. None know precisely who Root is, but money has never been a problem.
What is the aim of the cult?
We aim to first expel the Hussite from our lands. For years they've sown chaos here. When our numbers swell, we shall drive out Yishkra and Spies and of all his followers, and in the end we shall rid ourselves of the Lord.
How does you intend to prove all this?
Our powerful Lord, servant, shall arrange all things.
Let us be off now to retrieve your painting.
Yeah, I think I'll head off now. 3 hours is fine, I think. Where are the men-at-arms? They left. That's another issue I have. You constantly get, like, temporary party members, but they never stay. The only ones who ever really stay are seemingly Pavol and Matej, which are cool characters, don't get me wrong. But for the gameplay, it just means that you have Mr. Deals Damage and you have Mr. Heal. And you don't have a wizard, you don't have a monk or anything. Or, well, technically he's a monk. But yeah. Play Disco Elysium. I played it on stream a little bit before. But it just, I don't know. Wasn't quite my thing. Thanks for the stream. Yeah. I'll have to see. I'll be busy tomorrow playing Victoria 3 multiplayer. But I'll have to see. Maybe you'll get some more streams after that. I think I've already saved, but let's just do it again. So, yeah. I mean, I can recommend the game for the experience if it's, like, on sale, but I wouldn't buy it at full price, probably. Even though I like the aesthetics and all. Well, that has been this stream.
Good stream, Donald. Have a great day, everyone. Alright. Yeah, you too, Tom Skyler. So, I want to thank you guys for watching, for donating, for gifting memberships, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, and before I forget, in case you haven't seen my community post, please read it. I am looking into getting writers to help me with rewriting Tellius for my shower patches. And also just like offer advice, offer their opinion on things. And I've set up a development server so you can join and talk more about that. And it's not a hangout server like the Enclave is. It's a pure game development server, no politics, no drama, no nothing. So yeah, if you're interested in game development or just giving your opinion on things, then make sure to check that out. Anyways, that being said, I'll see you guys probably next week. Have a good day. Bye bye.